Today I'd love to show you the unboxing of this beautiful new GTR Racing seat I got. Look at this. What? Goodness great. Well, the good thing is, maybe I'll get some shadow on this. As you can see, fragile. I don't see that on the outside of the box anywhere. But maybe that's just the seat. And then this box. So you can tell there's some water on here. So this thing got wet somehow. So I'm hoping the seat's not damaged. But we're gonna open it up and see. So far, this must be the hardware because it's kind of heavy. Not really much damage to it except for down here in this corner is pretty smushed, and it's got this gouge in it. But maybe we'll open it up and see. This is the one that concerns me though, because I believe this is my seat. But I think hopefully it's wrapped in plastic. This is soft, even almost damp to the touch. And look how I can squish this box, I can squeeze it pretty easily. I can barely just poke a little hole in it just by touching it. So, yeah, let's bring it inside. Maybe the lighting's a little better. And let's take a better look at this here. So it looks like it's wrapped in plastic, which is good. Here is the wet end, which appears to be okay. So I'm looking with my head and not too. They wrapped in plastic. This is the wet end down here. Sorry, I just realized I was holding my camera the wrong way the whole time. But yeah, so let's see, we'll lift this up. This seems to be pretty good. It's not wet, actually feels pretty good inside there. And then the back end here. On the bottom of the seat. Actually feels pretty good. It's not wet. As you can see, some of the damage that the box has taken. We'll get out of this plastic and take it apart. Now that I've actually got it out of the box, this explains the gouges in the bottom of the box, but it actually all looks pretty good. Nothing seems to be damaged or torn, smushed, or crushed. So, the box was pretty well destroyed. This so far, I can get some better lighting on it. Looks pretty good. This looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll keep going. Here's another box that came in the seat box with a big gouge in it. I'm not sure what's in here. Let's see. Not really good at holding the camera. So looks like we have some plastic covers, which is nice. Okay. And seat components. Looks like this is the lever to recline the seat back. I'm gonna take that as a yes. They seem to be okay. So this is the box that took most of the damage, it looks like. You see it's all still damp and wet. Some of these smaller boxes are pretty beat up. but it doesn't look like, this looks like a gear shifter. This doesn't look like it's too bad. I'll just keep opening it up, and hopefully the plastic and the rigidity of the frame itself may have saved it. We'll keep opening it up, check it out. Keep going here. Looks like this might be a long rail. Doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably pretty good. Is this a gun? Oh, there we go. Looks like I got some instructions. And all my screws. Okay. Go in here. This box has seen some better days. Looks like that's my seat rails. Okay, cool. And yeah, I think we might be okay. After looking at all this, most of the area of damage seems to be okay.
Hey, it's my dad's son. It's me, Jackson.
There you go. You've met Jackson. He's playing Fortnite in the background, but yeah. We'll keep on going. We'll keep on going. Let's see what we got. So besides the seat, everything unpackaged. Looks like you got the seat components, and this might be where your foot pedal goes. Basically, you come with all these different parts. Foot tray and such. So I'm gonna try to put this thing together. Let's see what we got. I'm so excited. All right, from what I can tell, looks like we need to take the rear skirt frame right and left. So I'm assuming this is our rear skirt. It's got 2 holes in it, like so. Your left and your right. Got a plate. Here's our other plate. On the other side here. And I'm assuming this is the rear extension piece. Got 2 things on here. It's gonna attach. Well, maybe better if I showed you like this. Looks like it's gonna attach to the back here. And then we have a couple up top here, so this doesn't look too bad. So far, according to these directions, we have side plates on, bottom rails. I guess they're calling this a skirt. And we've got these rails in, this back rail in. Yeah, so far, not too bad. On the next page, and we've got this little tri-section here. They call it these little spacers, and the spacers are already in the tube, so this shouldn't be too bad. So moving on, we've got these brackets here. There's the gear shifter mount, bracket arm. I don't know what they call this. They're calling it support vertical, horizontal, and then this little bar. So these pieces come with the clutch plate. Some of these pieces, they all kind of come in their own separate boxes, so it's really not that bad. I've seen a lot of guys say that this is pretty difficult to follow, but so far it's not been too bad. And I will say I haven't tightened down any screw like all the way yet. Kind of hand tightened, giving it a little, you know, couple turn here and there, but not wrenching down on anything. A, because I don't want to scratch it all up, and B, just in case, you know, I skip a step or miss a step or something. But yeah, so far, got the mounted, got the bracket here, the clutch, so I think we are ready to move on to the next step. Let's see what we got now. Okay, well, maybe I got a little head. We can put the clutch plate on. Cool. What do they call that? Number 11. Steering wheel, nope, number 10. shifter mount. Shifter mount's got some screws, number 9. I think these, there's something else I wanted to show you. So the bags even tell you what the screws are for. So 2A and 2B, and that was these guys. So I knew that I had these bolts that were long to go through these big plates here, or supports, beams, rails, I don't know what the hell they're called. So you got 2A, 2B, and number 9. So we just found out number 9 is this. So here are the other 2 bolts for number 9. And I'm gonna say that they come over here to this guy. And so that this lines up like that. Let's do it. Oops. Okay, so now it looks like we're on to the actual steering wheel base, and it just slides on these 2 arms up here, and then you put on one of these guys. Okay, so it looks like we've got this pretty much to the point of getting it off this island on the floor. So, yeah, and yeah, leave a comment below on how dirty my house is. I'm not sorry. So, the seat comes with these brackets that are somewhat self-explanatory. One goes one way, one goes the other. And if you look at the diagram and how they fit, it's not too hard to figure out. And then they have these covers. Maybe if I come around the other way, the lighting will be better for you. So yeah, then you have these covers that go on. They have these little screws and plugs. Pretty simple. So we'll put these put this cover on the other side, and then we'll move on to these rails, and then we're just about ready to put the foot plate on and put a steering wheel on this thing.